is day 7 of our 7 days of yoga program that's sort of coming together to help you create this yoga home practice routine. Hi, I'm Irene, a yoga and mindfulness teacher. Well done if you've done already the other 6 days of yoga practice. If this is the first one you're doing, fantastic. If you enjoy it, do give the video a thumbs up and maybe consider trying out the other videos and start to establish a small yoga practice into your daily life. So the focus today is going to be on kind of a more gentle yoga routine and relaxation. We will still be going through a series of 9 different poses, but they'll be a little bit longer sort of holding the poses. There'll be a little bit more focus on letting go and relaxing rather than engaging in the poses. And also trying to cultivate a little bit this aspect of concentration and focus of the mind that's very helpful for meditation. If you're ready, give the video a thumbs up, roll out your mat, and let's get started. You can begin in a child's pose. Knees can come a little bit apart, big toes together. Reach the arms out in front. You can relax the elbows down. And then drops the crown of the head also down into the mat. It's hard to rest the head on the mat. You could place some sort of towel under the forehead, so there's also the space to drop down. Keep relaxing the hips down towards your heels. And allow the breath to be slow and steady. And we'll stay here another 5 deep breaths. Slowly walking the hands up towards you. We're coming now to a toe stretch. So you can tuck the toes under, sit back on your heels. And if the knees are a little sensitive, you could just place something under the knees here. Hands resting on the thighs, closing the eyes or having a soft gaze here. And despite perhaps feeling quite intense sensations around the toes here, see if you can keep the rest of the body relaxed. So particularly using that exhale to let go and soften. And if you can, we'll stay here another 5 rounds of breath. And start to get a little intense, you might just deepen the breath to support you. Staying 1 more breath. And then you can slowly come out from your toe stretch and come towards a cross-legged position. So we're going to do a nice stretch for the neck and the shoulders. Fingers can drop out, so there's a little bit of a chance to sink the shoulders down. And just dropping the right ear to the right shoulder. Option to tuck also chin to the chest. And then transitioning to the left side, left ear to the left shoulder. We'll just do this a couple of times. You can keep the eyes closed throughout if you like. You might each time just place the head at a slightly different spot. Targeting slightly different area of the neck. We'll do this one more time to each side. And then just bringing the head back to a neutral position. Resting now one hand on the belly, one hand a little higher up on your chest. Closing the eyes and allowing hips to sink down, spine to stay long. Bringing awareness to your breathing. And seeing if you can observe this sort of swelling of the belly and lifting of the chest as you breathe in and fill up the body with air. And this more sinking contraction drawing back as the body releases your breath. This feels slightly subtle. You might just exaggerate a little so you really feel the sensations of movement related to your breath. You're feeling that belly expanding on the inhale and contracting on your exhale. We'll just stay here another 5 slow rounds of steady breath. And then at the end of the next exhale, you can just release the hands down and slowly start to open the eyes with your soft gaze. We're going to come to lie down on the back now. So just making your way slowly down onto your back. Hug your right knee into the chest and let the left leg be long. So you're guiding with the help of the hands, the right knee in the direction of your right shoulder. Eyes again could be closed if you like here. And shoulders and elbows can be relaxed. So though the hand is resting here, there's not that much activation to hold the leg in place. We'll stay here for 3 more slow and steady breaths. Keep using every exhale to relax and let go. And then you can change sides. So right leg extends, right leg stays heavy. Left knee hugs in a little bit with the help of the hands. And you start to bring the breath really to center stage. So the breath starts to become the main focus. Staying here 2 more breaths. And then you can bring also the right knee in, so both knees are in the chest now. Arms again wrapping around both legs. Really allowing the lower back to relax and let go now. Staying here 3 more breaths. And then we're going to drop the knees over to the left side as you reach the right arm out to the right side. And eyes can be softly closed, allowing the right shoulder to be heavy. And really allowing the breath to move in the right side of the torso. The right side of the torso is nice and open right now. Staying here 1 more breath. And then roll all the way the knees through the center. Knees drop now to the right side as you reach the left arm out to the left. Closing again the eyes. You might just be sinking the body weight down with every exhale. Staying here 2 more breaths. And then rolling slowly from here onto your back again. And from here, feet about mat width apart, knees resting towards each other. Hands come to rest on the belly. So with the hands on the belly, you can really start to tune here once more into the movement of the body with the breath. Stay here another 5 rounds of breath. And then finally from here, moving to Savasana. So feet falling open, palms facing up. Allowing the whole front of your body to drop down to the back of the body. And we'll just stay here another 5 rounds of breath. So allowing the breath to deepen, breathing down to the toes, out to the fingertips and up to the crown of the head. Slowly making small movements to wake up the body again. And then you can reach, if you like, the arms overhead, giving the body a nice deep stretch. Taking a deep breath or a yawn. And then when you're ready, just rolling over to one side and finding your way back to a seated position. So if you enjoyed this practice, give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so that you stay in touch with the future days we've got coming. If you're wanting to practice this again, you can of course follow the video once more to be guided in real time. I've also developed a practice workbook where you have lovely pictures of each pose, a special page for each day of the week that we're going through, as well as a calendar where you can kind of follow along your progress. So you can find that link for the practice workbook to download in the comments. Thanks for joining, and I'll see you next time.